Every morning, you look in the mirror, you fix your hair, you check your face, you make sure you look presentable. But have you ever really looked? Have you ever stopped and asked yourself the hard questions? Who are you, really? What have you become? Are you proud of the person staring back at you? Most people cannot handle the mirror test because the mirror doesn't lie. The mirror doesn't make excuses. The mirror shows you exactly what you are. And most people don't want to see that. They would rather scroll through their phone. They would rather watch someone else's life. They would rather do anything than sit alone with themselves. Because being alone with yourself means facing the truth. And the truth is uncomfortable. The truth says you are not where you should be. The truth says you have wasted time. The truth says you have made excuses. The truth says you could be more, but you chose less. And that hurts. It hurts to admit that you are the problem. It hurts to admit that your circumstances are not to blame. It hurts to admit that the only person holding you back is you. But here is the thing. That hurt? That is the beginning of healing. That is the beginning of growth. That is the beginning of change. You cannot fix what you refuse to see. You cannot heal what you refuse to face. You cannot become who you want to be until you accept who you actually are. So today, I challenge you. Take the mirror test. Stand in front of a mirror, look yourself in the eyes, and ask, am I proud of this person? Am I becoming who I said I would become? If I continue like this, where will I be in 5 years? And then wait for the answer. It will come. And it will be honest, and it will hurt, and it will save you. Now let's talk about excuses. Because excuses are what you see when you don't want to see the truth. I don't have time. I don't have money. I don't have connections. I don't have luck. I don't have opportunities. Sound familiar? Let me tell you what you actually don't have. You don't have discipline. You don't have courage. You don't have consistency. You don't have the will to do what needs to be done. And that is not easy to hear. That is not easy to accept. That is why most people will never watch a video like this twice, because once was already too much truth. But you are still here. That means something. That means you are different. That means you are ready. Ready to stop lying to yourself. Ready to stop making excuses. Ready to face the mirror and say, I am where I am because of me, and I will get where I want to go because of me. This is ownership. This is maturity. This is the moment everything changes. Because once you stop blaming the world stops having power over you. Once you accept responsibility, you take control. Once you own your failures, you own your future. Think about the most successful people you know. Not the lucky ones, the ones who built something from nothing. Do you think they had it easy? Do you think they never failed? Do you think they never wanted to quit? No, they failed more than you. They struggled more than you. They faced rejection more than you. But they did one thing you haven't done yet. They looked in the mirror and said, I am responsible. I will fix this. I will become more. And they did. Not because they were special, because they stopped lying to themselves, about themselves. That is the mirror test. And once you pass it, nothing can stop you. Because you are no longer your own enemy. You are your own ally, your own coach, your own greatest supporter. And with yourself on your side, there is no mountain you cannot climb, no wall you cannot break, no dream you cannot reach. There will come a day, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, but there will come a day when you look in the mirror and see someone different. Not someone perfect, not someone finished, someone real, someone honest, someone who has stopped pretending. On that day, you will not see your failures as shame. You will see them as lessons. You will not see your struggles as punishment. You will see them as preparation. You will not see your weaknesses as permanent. You will see them as areas to grow. On that day, you will stop comparing yourself to others because you will finally understand the only person you should be better than is the person you were yesterday. On that day, you will stop seeking validation because you will finally know the only approval you need is the one looking back at you in the mirror. On that day, you will stop running, stop hiding, stop pretending, and you will start building, start growing, start becoming. And here is the beautiful part. That day can be today, right now, this moment. You don't need to wait for Monday. You don't need to wait for New Year. You don't need to wait for the perfect time. The perfect time does not exist. There is only now, and now is always the right time to change. So stand up, find a mirror, look yourself in the eyes, and tell yourself the truth. Tell yourself where you are. Tell yourself where you want to go. Tell yourself what you need to do. Tell yourself you will do it. Not tomorrow, today. Because the person you are meant to become is waiting for you to stop lying, is waiting for you to stop hiding, is waiting for you to take the mirror test and finally pass it. And when you do, you will not recognize yourself, not because you changed, because you finally became who you always were. The person hiding behind excuses, the person buried under fear, the person waiting to be free. That person is you, and today you set them free. Look in the mirror, see the truth, become the truth, live the truth. This is the mirror test. This is your moment. This is everything. The mirror never lies. It shows you exactly what you are. The question is, are you brave enough to look? Most people aren't. Most people prefer comfort over truth. Most people prefer lies over growth. But you are different. You are still here. You made it to the end. That means you are ready. Ready to face yourself, ready to change, ready to become. So go, find a mirror, take the test, and become who you were always meant to be. Subscribe to Act Premiere and never stop becoming.